and Papa Nick were remodeling Grandpa's house. We found a special Grandma Rose recipe for no-bake cookies. And I'm not exactly sure what kind, just because it just says no-bake cookies, but I will show you the recipe. Alright, so first it calls for a 1/4 cup of butter melted on low heat. Alright, so what we can do now that the butter is almost melted, we can now put in the sugar, milk, and cocoa. What we'll do is we'll mix that very well, and then we will bring it up to its boiling point. So it calls for a whopping 2 cups of sugar and a whopping 1/4 cup of cocoa. Whew, chocolate me crazy. And a 1/2 cup of milk. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to stir it very well, get it all mixed up with the butter. Mind you, I found this in the back of one of Grandpa's closets on the floor. And it does have Grandma's handwriting. Now, the recipe says that once we get done mixing it, and mixing it well, we want to heat it to boiling. And then we want to remove it from the heat and add some more ingredients. It typically says 1 top of vanilla. Alright, so I'll dump that in there. And that is pure vanilla extract. Alright, and then it calls for 1/2 cup of peanut butter. So the recipe calls for quick cooking oats. However, I'm just using Quaker oats, old-fashioned. And hopefully that will taste good because I don't have any quick cooking oats. But this should work just fine because it is no-bake, so we aren't actually cooking it. Oh, and now I am heating it up a little bit. So it says for us to put spoonfuls on wax paper. And then what we have to do is we have to leave it there for about 3 days. That's what the recipe says. But I'll see how long it takes to cool down and form into nice cookie. And then I will get back to you soon. What she was talking about, as far as 3 days, you're supposed to let no-bake cookies like this sit out for 30 minutes. And then whenever it's hard, you're supposed to put it in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 3 days. So this hardened, it only took about 40 minutes. Enjoy.